What's up, y'all? I felt the need to comment on this because it's something that that really hits home for me. If you ever heard of the lady, Miss Rachel, I guess she has a YouTube platform. I don't have kids. If you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. I don't. I have a niece and nephew though. But anyways, Miss Rachel was quoted, I guess, on saying that she'll never be a billionaire because she doesn't think it's right. I think somebody commented on her page. They said, "I hope you make billions because you'll do a lot of good with it." And she said, "I'll never be a billionaire because it's not right. I like giving," or something along those lines, right? And when I first saw this, here's the thing. I love what Miss Rachel does. Like, there's so many kids across the country that watch her, the heart that she has. Like, anytime I've seen her stuff, like just from afar, and I went through her page as well, you can feel she has a heart for people. Like, she genuinely cares. Here's the challenge. Miss Rachel is a multimillionaire, right? Because of what she's created, her platform and so forth. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that she has created a platform where she cares about people, and so she's earned enough income to continue to do what she does. Because like, if she's not making any income with her YouTube platform and so forth, then she might not be able to continue to do what she does. So I believe it's a good thing that she makes a lot of money. That doesn't, make or break who she is. It doesn't say that she's a good person or a bad person because she makes a lot of money. No, you could tell she's a genuine human being. And so I have a perspective on this because when I went down to Brazil, there was a lot of people in Brazil that saw me a certain way because I was American. And I remember feeling these preconceived notions like, wait, because I'm American, you're judging me a certain way. You think I'm a certain way because I'm American, and there's like this status thing that comes with being American, apparently, right? And I remember getting frustrated at times because I'm like, why are you putting this judgment on me because of just like where I come from, or the case may be? And that was when it really clicked. It's like, that's how I used to view wealthy people. I used to think if you were a multimillionaire, you had to be getting over on people or whatever the case may be. And so I think where that comment it comes from a good place, but it's also a bit misguided, is there are some people in the world that think Miss Rachel makes too much money and that she's a bad person because she's a multimillionaire. And it's like, how dare you earn all that money, you capitalist? You should be helping people. You should be giving back. You're just, you're monopolizing, your platform, and your monetization is bad and all this stuff. And if somebody were to say that about Miss Rachel, I would call them an idiot. I mean, not like to, maybe not to judge who they are, but what they're doing is idiotic, let's just say, right? And so I have a hard time with seeing that message because Miss Rachel is in a place where she has served people and cared about people and took care of people. And we just so happen to live in a society where, because she's doing that, people are paying her, whether it be YouTube because of her platform. People want to support her cause, right? And that's a good thing. And so at the same time, Miss Rachel's at a place that's above most average Americans. And so there are average Americans that could think Miss Rachel is making too much. I don't think she is. I think she should be making more because of the good she's doing in the world. Well, guess what? Miss Rachel's here. There are people that are above where Miss Rachel's earning income. And that does not mean that they're bad people just because they're making billions to her millions, right? And so I think we have to get out of this idea that money is bad, or making a lot of money is bad, or the amount of money that I make determines my character, right? Like Miss Rachel could say, well, being a billionaire is not a good thing because you should give back. And again, someone could say like, well, being a millionaire is not a good thing. I think both of those statements are misguided. And of course, it's like, well, how, when does it stop? When does it stop? When is it enough? We have to get it into our minds that there are some people that want to continue to make an impact and change lives and help people, right? So imagine you say, well, when's it enough? When's it enough money? Ask a better question. When's it enough service? When's it enough impact? Imagine telling somebody like Miss Rachel, stop impacting people. You're making too much money. Right, you're helping too many people, and your YouTube channel is growing too much. You're making too much money from YouTube. Stop! You're hurting the world. No, she's not. Thank you, YouTube, for creating a platform that'll pay someone like Miss Rachel. Because there are some economies and some systems that won't pay Miss Rachel to do what she's doing, and so she won't have the freedom to continue to do what she's doing and share her message and continue to grow because she doesn't have the freedom, the time freedom to do it. And so thank you, YouTube, for creating a platform that monetizes or that rewards good behavior. And if Miss Rachel were to continue to serve people and to go from 1 million to 1 billion, that's a win for humanity. That's not a bad thing. Because guess what? Now she can take that money and she can go open up things. Look at Mr. Beast. This guy opens up Feastables to go after chocolate, trafficking people through chocolate companies. That's a win for humanity. Why are we acting like this is a bad thing, right? It's because we've subconsciously been taught that if you have a lot of money, you're a bad person. She's probably struggling right now with her identity of like, man, I think I'm making too much. Is this okay? It's okay. We have to be able to accept the fact and receive the idea that if you're a good person, you help a lot of people, the world might just pay you millions and millions and billions of dollars. And guess what? You're not a bad person for it. So I just wanted to share that because when I saw that, it's just like this little cringe because she's a good person. And many people watching this are good people, but afraid of the idea of becoming a millionaire because becoming a millionaire may make me a bad person. No, it's okay. Open your spirit, open your mind, open your heart to the idea of receiving more income. It's not a bad thing. Let's not block our blessings. And that's not to say that money is the only blessing. No, family, your character, your identity, your integrity, who you are, the people that you serve, that's a blessing. And making money is a blessing. It's not one or the other. This is not prosperity gospel, but it's also not poverty gospel. It's okay to make money. It doesn't make you a bad person, right? And so I just wanted to share this because that's something that I struggled with for a long time. Wanted to help people, wanted to make an impact in the world, and feeling like, well, I don't want to make money as well. It doesn't stop you from helping people. It's like this idea that money is the root of all evil or that money corrupts you. No, you were already corrupted before you got the money. The money just exposed your corruption to more people in the world, right? Money is not the root of all evil. It's loving, it's surrendering my life to money and saying money is my God. No, God's much bigger than money. However, God made money and it's a resource. And if he gives it to you, how dare you turn it away? So that's all I got, y'all.